Hello, hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me over the goddamn... Where is it? There it is. Ah! I'm moving my microphone, sorry. Ah! My microphone is being dumb, sorry. Day shift at Freddy's 3. We're date. You just finished Avengers Endgame? Hell yeah, now get ready for the Avengers Endgame of Day Shift at Freddy's, where we're gonna fight Thanos in this video. That's what, yeah. That's what's gonna happen. You hear that? At day shift time. It's not showing up. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Ah, day shift. Can you repeat everything you said in the past 2 minutes? I was watching ads. I just said hello, and then we're gonna fight Thanos in the end game of Day Shift at Freddy's 3. That's what I said. That's right. We're day shifting it for the 3rd time. Can you believe that? I'm excited. Alright, let's start. Would you like to skip the Dave introduction? Available for repeat playthroughs. Nah, let's not skip.
Why, hello there, future entrepreneur. Congratulations on purchasing the Start Your Own Freddy Fast Bendis Pizzeria Location Kit, 1993 edition. I am your friendly company representative. I am not a child murderer.
That's good to know,
Freddy's
Dave.
is a chain of fast food joints that span the entire of America. At its prime, Freddy's had over 50 active locations, most of which were permanently shut down due to a suspicious number of toddlers going missing on our premises. How crazy is that? I'm sure glad that I've had nothing to do with any of that. You, good sir, are a young visionary who bought the Freddy's merchandising kit for a hefty fee of $12.50. The first step of setting up a successful Freddy's pizza joint is to choose a suitable location. And not just any cardboard box will do. Small enough that mysterious giant scuttlers can't lay eggs in your restaurant undetected. Trust me on that one. Secondly, you need at least 2 rooms. A room for dancing in, and a room for bleeding out in. Don't splurge on buying a location. Also, save yourself a headache and avoid carpet. You'll thank me later. Next, you need ingredients for your pizzas. The nearest dumpster will do nicely. You want your pizzas to have that distinctive Freddy's taste, don't you? Next, you'll need performers. Robots are expensive, so just buy a fat doggo for $20 and call it a fucking day. Or, better yet, fish something out of the trash. Don't attempt to murder any kids that are buffer than you are. Don't put the rabbit's face on a goddamn pizza. Taxation is theft. Don't pay taxes. Don't drop kick any screaming toddlers.
I can stand by this.
The facts during business hours. That's all I have for this date. Goodbye, future restaurant owner. And remember, you are the new face of Freddy Fazbear's Pepperoni.
I can stand by most of what Dave said.
Why, hello there, future business owner. Welcome to your new Freddy's location. Like all Freddy's locations, it's probably a complete dump. But rest assured, with enough business-savvy antics, you'll be able to afford running water in no time. You Freddy's issued camera panel should now be sent to your restaurant's current layout. The pressing is imminent. Most beginning Freddy's locations have at least 2 rooms, a dining area, and a safe room. This is your dining area. If you were lucky, you had enough money left over after buying the place to afford tables. What kind of lucky fellow would choose to start up at Freddy's location? Hey. Don't worry, with time, you can upgrade everything from the floors to the walls, to the moss on the walls. Dream big, think of better moss.
Oh.
This is your safe room. It's an off-camera room where employees can smoke, complain about you without getting fired, and put on horrendous mascot costumes. Springboard suits are hard to come by these days. So, you're probably gonna be serving birthday cake in a bear onesie for a while. Fred Nato, entrepreneur. Soon enough, you can buy death traps, and then hire young adults and old teenagers to dine in.
Oh, that's good.
Freddy.
That's good.
Now, let's talk paperwork. Sign all of it right now, or put it in it and sign it all later at your leisure. Now, first things first, you have a fuck ton of big red letters at your disposal. What name are you gonna slap onto your restaurant?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Freddy's House of Pleasure, Freddy's Vile Pepperoni, Uncle Jack's Family Diner, Bear. You know, Freddy's House of Pleasure tends to, you know, that's probably going to lead to people thinking you could gift the fox. That might cause some things to happen, so that'd be funny. I also just like Bear. Let's go with Freddy's House of Pleasure.
Good choice, I'm guessing. Now, we've also included several cut-out Freddy's heads to go above the name of your pizza joint. Corporate didn't want me to throw in this Fredbear cutout, since we accidentally took it mid-chunk while he had a kid in his mouth. But since I'm the only one here now, I put Fredbear's head in the damn pile. So, choose wisely.
Alright. Mother Rabbit, Chicken, Foxy the Pirate. Well, let's put Foxy up there, because if it's called Freddy's Pleasure Place or whatever, let's put Foxy there. Let's really double down. We're gonna double down.
You just made a partially irrelevant choice. With all of that out of the way, it's time to go outside, put up your pack of bare head, and call this place open. Goodbye, and remember, you are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pepperoni.
Wow. Orange Maniac revives bear worshipping pizza cult. This is simply the worst possible timeline. Concerned local parent. Personally, I went with Bear. Yeah, well, I'm doubling down on the Yiffing Fox thing. I got no dollars. Amazing. Actual customers have shown up. Good God, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to buy a table next month. Go get suited up and bring cake out to the kids. I really like how big Freddy's head is on this. Lucky for you, you stole a wedding cake 3 months ago. Cakes are too magical to go stale, right? Oh man, that's good. If any kid gets food, just respond to their parents with that. It's cake time. Yep, it's... Shut up! Those stupid kids kept talking to me! My sister's sure that suit was just named Golden Hetty. That's amazing. We did it! We did our first gay night! Cause the rainbow... Everyone's gay in this universe. Oh, what's this?
Hello, this is the Los Angeles Police Department. Am I speaking to the owner of Freddy's House of Pleasure? First of all, may we ask for your name, sir?
Who was I going? What was my name in the past 2 games? Cause I don't remember. They sport Yowie slip. I don't know. Hold on. Wait. That's good. That's a good name.
Okay, thanks for that. Glad we have that straightened out. We need to ask you another question. Have you heard anything about what happened outside your restaurant today? Basically, a child named Jacob Adams got abducted outside the new Freddy's location at around 5 p.m. No witnesses were close enough to fully make out what happened.
Oh my god, no.
And the reports that we've gotten so far are totally outlandish and paranormal.
No way.
We know that you were inside when it happened, and we're just calling all nearby businesses out of courtesy. Please, be vigilant. Something is outside your restaurant, and it has already taken 1 child away. Make sure to lock up tight, and to keep a close eye out. Good night. Stay safe.
Alright, bye, LAPD. James, what do you think of my name? What the hell is this? Oh. Would you like to save your game? Yeah. Save. Okay. That was good.
Why, hello there. Future restaurant owner. Look, I'm I'm gonna level with yet. I don't know what year you're gonna hear these pigs in, but all I know, Afton Robotics has closed its doors, and no new robots are being made. What? All of that aside, why would you want to spend money on brand new robots when you're just gonna get children's blood and buffalo wing sauce all over them a month after purchase? What you should do is cut corners. Cutting
Yeah.
corners at the cost of customer
Technically,
safety.
yourself,
Why,
especially if
that's
you're
the
second
American dream.
Well, we'll just say that I went to a government building and I legally changed my name to that. After, yeah, we'll go with that.
So, here's what you need to do. Grab a phone book and look for the nearest abandoned Freddy's location. Most of them are abandoned as of me recording this, so unless they're all bulldozed or burnt down, you've got easy pickings. Go to whatever location you can get
Change your name to
find
avoid
your
legal
way
consequences.
inside,
Exactly.
and then take the most complete robot you can.
See, the police didn't recognize my name. That's why I did that.
Fine, those old things might be dangerous, but haunted. What? You'll save a fortune. And besides, customers love those fucking things. Nothing beats 80s nostalgia. Worry not, future restaurant owner. If anything goes wrong, you can always just relocate and change your name, right?
That's what I did. That's
After
what I.
all, what kind of man buys a Freddy's location and uses their real name?
So true.
Anyway, that's it for this tape. Goodbye, and remember, you are the funky face of Freddy Fazbear's pepperoni.
Thank you, Dave. Boy, it sure is dark in here. Well, time to get searching. I'm sure I'll find more here than I did last time. What would you like to do? Search the north. What would you like to do? Enter the room behind the stage. I gotta check all available paths. Hi, Freddy. What would you like to do? Inspect withered Freddy. Boy, Freddy has sure seen better days. Let's see all our options. Oh. With a pile of rubble from a collapsed wall. Has someone been here since I last have? What would you like to do? West. Who knows, maybe I could find Foxy. Ooh. What would you like to do? Inspect. Toy Freddy's in poor condition and is missing a leg and an eye. We'll leave him be. Toy Freddy isn't really good for business, seeing as how all the kids made fun of him and beat him up, you know? East. Ooh. Respect Balloon Boy, come on. Surely even you don't want one-legged baby. Fair point. Rip Tony. What would you like to do? Inspect Spring Freddy. Wow. And to think you once wore this thing for a living. Strangely enough, someone seems to have repaired it since you've last seen it. If you take him, you can kick him around and watch as he struggles to get up with only one leg. Okay, that might be worth getting him. That might be worth getting Balloon Boy. I'm curious about this guy, though. I kind of want Withered Freddy, to be honest. Withered Freddy seems like a good bet. But, again, Balloon Boy seems also really fun to torment. Let's get Withered Freddy, I say. Hi, Withered Freddy. Oh wait, can I salvage more? Is that something I could do? Oh, you can only bring one. I just saw that as I was clicking. Well, I'll be back for you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. At some point, Balloon Boy, I will torture you. Hi, buddy. I've got what I came for. It's time to go. Very well. What's done is done. You say goodbye to the Freddy's Bakersfield location for the last time and drag Withered Freddy through the window. Tomorrow's another day. Going straight to the X on the map. Oh. You have one thing left to do tonight. Go to your workshop. This is the rug that Peter's dog used to sleep on. Oh. Oh my god. She's up and running. It's time. This is your last chance to find their souls. Your last chance at redemption. Your last chance to give those lost souls their happiest day. You have to go inside. Whoa! What? What? Oh. I'm gonna day shift it. Oh. Here we are. Wherever this is. I guess you'll just have to take a look around. The flip side is a hostile place. Save often. Use X to bring up the menu. How often? Oh no. Dave.
Oh, sport. Is that you? You know, old sport, I never thought I'd see you here. Since your soulless end, all.
And what is
Well,
that supposed to be?
this is a place where souls hang out. And well, you know.
Okay, fine. Now where the hell am I?
Okay, time to spill the
Between
beans.
streaming Raymond, raving rabbits. I gotta go. Okay, times.
Right now, we're standing in the realm known as the flip side. It's a place where dreams come to die, and lost souls eat pizza and stuff.
Oh, okay. Alright, go on.
Basically, you've left your timeline and come to a place outside of your own reality. The flip side.
The flip side?
The flip side, as it is currently known, is a place where lost souls retreat to.
I had no idea this was
You
possible.
didn't. You used the damn fax about 12 times while it was haunted. Please tell me that you didn't actually think that a sentient child's mind was inside that fax while you were doing the do.
No!
The flip side allows souls to remain intact, even if a soul's vessel commits an atrocity in the name of vengeance.
I don't get what you mean.
Okay,
I'm gonna lack of
stuff
soul
a night
keep us from
gods
the
into
Dave Sport,
suits,
Yowie.
buying other kids, being called fairy got a blue testicle by workers. That's too much for a child's mind to bear. Over time, souls tend to retreat to the flip side,
Oh.
and as a result, their vessels become more bearable, which is why I'm here.
Good question. Why are you here?
I've been here for years, to be honest. Or some form of me has, at least. Here's a word of advice, sportsy. Never try to put the soul back into a corpse.
Alright, Dave, I'll heed
Especially not over and over again. Never ends well.
that. Is that Bread Bear? I'm just not noticing Bread Bear on the arcade machine. If I ever somehow get my soul back, I'll keep that in mind.
For the longest time, I always wondered, why don't doggos do this? I know now. Years and years of clinging onto my own dead body has caused my soul to rot and tear itself apart. The more reasonable side of me has retreated here.
So the side that doesn't kill kids for fun?
More or less.
Okay, what about the other part of your soul?
I have no clue where my feral side has got him to. It's still out there, I bet. It usually comes back. It always does.
Is that a reference to... Guys, is that a reference to... Speech Chat? Didn't you beat this game? No, I beat the second game. This is the third one. Wait, are there any other PLI people here aside from us?
No, other than us, there's only stray souls hanging around here. But then again, I'm not exactly sure if I'm what you'd call alive, and we ain't neither. Actually, that's exactly why you're able to move between the flip side and reality.
What do you mean?
The flip side is a place for souls to physically move around. If a normal human ever tried to enter here, through the glass of that arcade machine, their own soul would push back against the glass. Like a reflection on the other end of a mirror. Without a soul, nothing can push you back through the glass. You can come and go as you please. Interesting.
Okay.
I haven't really kept up to date on what's going on in reality.
Automod got you?
I last checked that around the early 90s. Granted, I could easily take a gander at what reality they've seen.
Can you do that for me right
Let
now?
me check. Okay, I see darkness, 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 kebab, darkness. Okay, I think I'm eating a kebab in the dark.
I gathered.
You know, it's actually quite fortunate that you decided to come here tonight. Something eerie has happened.
Oh no. I'm scared now. The music changed. Oh?
Do you remember the real Fred Bear? Good, good. Anyway, he went fucking AWOL.
Uh-oh.
Well, being a non-literal entity, he spent quite a lot of time here with the lost souls. Watching reality, waiting for the right time to jump in and fight evil. What? He hasn't been seen here in quite a while. He left one day and never returned.
No. Oh no, creep ambience movie. I'm so scared.
I don't know what exactly went down in reality. What? Something bad clearly happened to the Fred Bear.
Oh my god, is that... Oh my god.
This place has been extra screwed up since then.
I see. Perhaps I should get going then? Nah.
I
let's-
tuned about 335 guitars, made a few dozen pizzas, rugby tackled most of the robots at least once.
That's
I'm
good.
just really bored, to be honest. Say, if you're going, perhaps I could join you. I could use a friend here.
Alright, Dave.
I'd like that sportsy. I'd like that a hell of a lot.
Hell yeah, Dave.
Think about it. You have some kind of
Big
quest to
sport.
go on. I'm bored enough to do whatever painful task you set me to. It's a win-win situation. Besides, there's robots afoot. You're gonna want me around to help fight them off, right?
Hell yeah, Dave. Come on, Dave, show me the fuck around this godforsaken place.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. It'll be like a slumber party, except we're fighting 7-foot-tall animal robots and searching for dead people.
You now explore the flip side with Dave. Interact with props, the scenery to hear some exclusive Dave commentary.
Most of the games that Freddy said was shit, to be frank, utter garbage.
Dave, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what is it?
Can I pay you to stop talking about that Foxy strip club?
Consider it done. Fred Bear. You know, after the company bought the Fred Bear character from us in 1983, I decided to invent this little fella as a way to antagonize them. My own C.
Oh my god. Fredbear is Dave's original character.
Even snuck these cabinets into their arcades. Only never figured out how to deactivate them. So he just put passive-aggressive messages into the game. Good times. Utter garbage.
You know, I should probably save.
I swear, I see this cabin in every location I work at. Why does it look like that? Actually, on second thought, I see it in every location you work at.
You don't give me. I don't know what this thing does.
Let's keep moving.
It's evil and. Well, I don't know what. We're doing it. We're day shifting it right now. That was easy. Dave Sport Fan Squad fucking won. 35 XP. That was good.
I think this one was a dunk, if I recall correctly. I don't really remember what cat, and I don't think anyone else does either. Okay, I just remembered. I left my lunch bags in the supply closet. At some point, we should make our way over to the supply closet.
Uh-huh. And where would that be?
Let's just keep moving to the right, and hope we'll eventually hit it.
Sure, Dave.
I heard a company rumor that one of those Freddy's stalls had a hold on Old Kingdom inside it. A fat dog with a waffle in its mouth sat on a john, wearing a crown, and basically ruled over time and space. Typical Freddy's rumor.
Typical. I'd like to believe that. Okay. I like to believe that the dogs were real. David Tampa learned. Ooh. Should I maybe not save in like every... Nah, I don't care. Let's just go down the chain. Yeah, hope not too late. Nope, you're just in time. Well, somewhat, sort of. Yeah, you're good. currently just going through the flip side section of this game, I guess. Is a lot different than Day Shift 1 and 2. Alright, this is kind of... Well, I'm late to the context. Yeah, that's fair. Hell yeah, Dave. Let's get to the supply closet. Dave is very powerful. Huh. Wow! That was insane! So strong. XP received.
Ah, my lunch bags. Oh, that reminds me. What were you looking for again?
Looking for stray souls, Dave.
Oh, right, that.
Please tell me you have an idea of where to search next.
Well, the security office is the most haunted room here by far. You can't walk past that room without some kind of spectacle trying to skew or pickle your organs. We should go check out the security office, see if anything's afoot.
Sounds like a good plan, Dave.
Coolio, let's get moving.
Oh. Things are starting to heat up. Nice one, Dave. I think we save for this one.
Red Bear.
That Freddy has ever served a hot pizza? Maybe. Red Bear. You're starting to remind me of FNAF World. Both of those were misses. After a bit without flashing lights. 0.1 seconds. Exactly. The bitrate won't go down in this stream. Maybe. I'm done. No more fighting. No more fighting.
Okay, it's office time. Sportsy.
Thank you, Dave.
Let's wait for 10 seconds or so. Maybe something paranormal will fade in.
Very specific, Dave. Oh my
There you
god.
have it, old sport. Something paranormal.
I'm scared! Wow. That was sure easy to find. Like it didn't jump scare us or anything. It's just sitting there now.
Hey, Golden Bear Ghosty. Are you a dead child by any chance?
Uh-oh. Bear, the breadest of bears. FNAF World with a positive bitrate ratio. Exactly.
Me,
You.
my voice. Oh, good lord. You're one of mine, aren't you? Well, yeah, okay, fine. I may have snagged a few kids, but my pal Henry was even better at it than me.
So you admit it, and your friend, he also murders lost children.
No, that's not Henry.
You've both taken lives that weren't your own, and you both must pay the blood price.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Dave, it's time to kick some ass. I appreciate the music. Just get punishment for what you've
I fully
done.
intend to do exactly that.
Is this technically a boss? I assume it is. Well, that was time to beat up the spirit of the tiny scared kid.
Just start fighting us. You ghostly golden testicle.
Nice wordplay there, Dave. You have not defeated me. I am a spirit. I will keep fighting you both until enough. I am no child murderer. I think. That voice, that face, I know who you are. I saw you on the news.
You saw Sportsy on the news.
That would mean no, that's impossible, yes. He owns a Freddy restaurant. I see how it is now. You clearly opened a refrigerator to lure kids there so your partner could kill them outside.
Sport. Since when do you own your own Freddy's restaurant?
Wait a second. Oh my god. Is your name Jacob? How do you know my name? Dave, this child was killed outside my restaurant just before I entered the flip side. Police officer called me and told me about it after work.
Wait, that can't be right. That would mean...
Jacob, you need to stop fighting us. I will avenge my own life. I will avenge the lives of the others who are also stuck here. Jacob, killing me won't solve anything. I had nothing to do with what happened to you. But I remember his voice. Jacob, please. You weren't a golden bear. You're just a kid. You don't know what I've been through. What he did to me. This is some deep lore drops right now. Tell me what happened, Jacob. I'll try to make it better. I promise. I was 6 years old. It was a cool June evening at around 5 p.m. I was on my way to meet my friends at the newly opened Freddy's location, Freddy's House of Pleasure. I walked into the doors of the restaurant and gazed up at the red fox head staring down at me from above the doorway. Without warning, something slinked up behind me and pulled me into an alley. It smelled like death and clasped its hand around my throat. I struggled, but its grip on my neck was ironclad. My body remained in the alley until it was found later. My spirit left my dead body and I wandered around in the cold, lost. I tried to speak to those who were walking around me, but nobody could see me. I tried to change my form so people could see me. I tried to change my form to match the bear giving cake out through your window inside your restaurant, but I couldn't. I didn't have the energy. I faded away. I ended up here. This room looks just like a Freddy's restaurant, so I've heard. Not that I ever got to see the inside of a real Freddy's restaurant. Just like the happy day I never got. My happiest day. No, little German boy, don't go into Freddy's House of Pleasure. Yeah, that's good. See? You are a child, Jacob. I've been here for what feels like an eternity. Time doesn't work correctly here. I can no longer clearly remember my parents' faces. I miss them. Jacob, they definitely miss you too. Don't you want to see them again? Don't you want to move on? Yes, I do. It's time to stop fighting us, Jacob. Stop fighting. Sleep. You... I'm so alone. XX Dave Sport Fan XX. Oh my god, this place is full of dyes. Yeah. Nobody else here remembers who they are, or what it was like to be a real alive kid. That's why I took the form of this ghostly yellow bear. I didn't want to end up like the others, a robot. Jacob, I'm sorry your childhood was tragically short. I'm sorry you never got to see your friends that day. But this is no place for a child. It's time to stop fighting. It's time to rest. XX Steve Sport Fan X. That name is ruining the emotional story. Thank you. And there he goes.
So, that's what freeing a lost soul feels like. Huh? It feels kinda nice.
Yep.
But he said, oh, it raises some concerns.
Really? Like what?
Well, about some of the stuff Henry told me. These kids are just like you, Willie. They don't have good homes or families like we do. Look at how happy they are here. Don't you want them to experience this forever?
Henry told you that?
I mean, yeah, he did. Do you think he was kinda wrong?
That son of a... Dave. I can assure you, that little girl that he abducted at the diner, her name was Dee. She had a family, and that family loved her unconditionally. Maybe she had no parents, but sure, that's life. Her older brothers looked after her. They would have died for her.
What are you saying?
Nothing. Nothing. Sorry, I'm rambling. It's time for me to go. I have a restaurant to
I
run.
can't believe you didn't tell me about that. Did you buy the Start Your Own Freddy's kit, 1993 edition?
Bought it secondhand. Found it at a flea market.
I see. Did they say that your restaurant was named Freddy's House of Pleasure? That one faxy strip club in Vegas clearly tainted your brain somehow. Out of curiosity, whose head did you stick up on the side?
Foxes, of
I
course.
should have known. You really do have an unhealthy fixation with that fax, don't you?
I'm a simple man with simple pleasures, Dave.
Please don't ever use the word pleasure around me when we're talking about that fax. Oh, by the way, I'm just warning you. Those tapes get a little strange later on. I might have lost my mind while recording those.
You mean more than you already had?
I should probably add, that kid said he recognized my voice. I'd be a little more concerned if I were you.
Trust me, I am.
No, you don't get it. The reasonable part of my soul is here. What? The feral side is still out there. If that kid recognized my voice, Reality Dave is still lurking around. And if he found your pizza place, he's probably trying to find you.
I'll keep an eye out.
Good, good. So, what's next for us?
Well, I need to return to reality. I have a restaurant to run.
I guess I'll just stay here. Alone. Time doesn't exist here anyway, so who cares, right?
Okay. I'll be back in a month's time.
You will.
Yep. Can I ask you something, Dave?
Shoot, old sport.
When I return, I want you to have a plan for us. God knows how many souls are trapped here. You think you could figure out a way for us to free more of them?
I sure can, Sportsy. Leave it to me. I'll know exactly what to do by the time you get back.
Thank you, Dave. That's very useful.
That's me, Useful Dave.
Okay. It's been fun, Dave. Catch you next month.
Why, Sportsy, Good luck running your new Freddy's joint.
Thank you. Goodbye, Dave. I love the Foxy Strip Club. Of course you would, Cynicist. Would you like to save the game? Yes. I would like to save my game.
Why, hello there. Welcome back to the Start Your Own Freddy Advanced Bendis Pizza Kit 1993 edition. You've launched your own mediocre pizza joint and you have somehow got an entire month without turning it down or flooding the place with our cheese. Right, B. Now, it's time to expand, baby. Business is hard. Taxes are lame. Don't be a fucking square, man. Go order Freddy's issue's own guy from Afton Robotics. What better yet, the black market. Own guys come in all shapes and sizes. They all have phones for heads though, before you ask. Every location has one. Even that one doggo location. All phone guys are made from 100% recycled spring-locked Freddy's employees. So don't worry about animal cruelty. Rest assured, most of these men were probably dead before they got turned into living phone people. Everyone has their answering machine wiped repeatedly, so they won't be able to remember anything about their past lives. Mostly. Also, if you decide to loot away and murder any children, turn off the security cameras first, or at the very least, remember to crudely paste a picture of your janitor over yourself in the CCTV footage so he gets nabbed for the crime instead of you.
Is your
That's
friend
all
a
for this
burrito
kid.
rescued?
Remember
I
to
don't know.
smile. You own this fucking place.
Thanks, Dave. Would you like to skip the phony introduction? Hello, XX Dave Sport fan. I'm a phone guy, model 1401, but you can call me Scott. Oh my god! It's the creator of FNAF! Thanks for buying me, by the way. That warehouse was getting rather dusty. No problem, for 25 cents you were a bargain. I only charged you what? I thought I was worth more than that. So basically I'll do your taxes for you and stuff. Since most delivery companies allow you to order stuff over the phone nowadays, I can use my head to order more stock for us. What kind of stock can you order? Anything we need, from cough medicine to sawdust. So I had to look over our paperwork. Did you attempt to burn all of our company forms? The company takes told me to. I was just really here at Freddy's employee destroying company documents, I swear. Every location I've worked at. What happened to your last location? Some crazy worker drove a forklift through the wall during a birthday party. I tried to send a letter back to Federation 2, but before I could, he poured a mug of gravy all over the report. Interesting. Since you made the remaining paperwork scarce, I'll have to run the legal side of our company. You know that this is the only Freddy's location open, right? We're the only ones left. So responsibility to run the entirety of Fazbear Entertainment, and that includes the legal side of the company. That sounds boring, I don't want to do that. Luckily, I'm here. I'll handle the lawsuits and disgruntled parents. Like always. First order of business. This place is tiny. How about we expand the place? Can we call him Douchebag with a Chainsaw? The phone man? Yeah, we could. I have a lot of cash shoved in my phone's receiver for some reason. We can use that to expand the restaurant. Yeah, that's right. Suddenly I now know what you were doing in a warehouse. I'm pretty sure that those men were using you for drug trafficking. Oh, that explains the gunshots. Alright. So I have just enough money to buy the grow your own hallway in minutes, just add water kit. Let's give this place a hallway, a bathroom, and an office. It sounds that can't possibly be. Isn't technology amazing? Well, you're the boss. Where do you want the hallway to go? Straight down. Alright, just take a second to grow the hallway. There we go. Hallway completed. You just go an entire hallway just like... It's right down there. I see that you've already salvaged an older robot. I tell you what, that old Freddy animatronic reeks. Did you find it in a morgue? I forgot to mention, you'll get bonus customer satisfaction points if one of our robots matches our restaurant's mascot. So sticking the leather Freddy head above our sign might be a good idea. Alright, that's our most pressing business out of the way. Are you ready to open up shop? Walk outside the door on your left and open this place up. Feel free to talk to me in any of our rooms before opening up, and we can get to customize the restaurant to your liking. You have the option to randomize pizza. Just complete your pizza randomly, but as a result, you'll be able to choose which rooms you'd like, and you'll get a random selection instead. You'll also lose out on any freebie dollar bonuses to go towards buying new stuff for your restaurant. Choose wisely. Wise choice. What do you need? Show me. Okay. Bathroom. Jeez, maybe you should check the light bulb in the women's restroom. Looks kind of dark. And office. Okay. Want some advice? Why studies have shown that an active looking at your Freddy's location reduces rates of employee danger and the rate of employer liability. Hiring an night guard is worth our while, I think. It's gonna cost me money, but okay. I'll list your options here. Sarah, she has 3 years of experience as an night guard at a local coffee place, pretty decent worker. Don't arresting anything for trying to assault Freddy Fazbear might sound promising. You also have Derek White, claims to like animatronics, that's all we have on him. I kinda want the guy who assaulted Freddy. Should we go with Bert? What do you guys think? Because I'm down to get the guy who assaulted Freddy. I'm down for that. Should have gotten Toy Freddy for getting the Freddy beater. Dang it. Oh. Well, let's get the Freddy beater anyways. Maybe he'll come in handy. Hide immediately, if not sooner. What do you need? Right now we have a separate vest of boys and girls. If you want, we can cut the day from the unisex accessory to the same version. This is make our customer person also include the person disabled people, but having almost all the common base in our toilet would cause crowding, which will cause substantially. Let's unify. I'll switch stickers on the doors before we open. Doesn't know how to do decorations. put a Freddy. And then let's put a Foxy one. Well, this restaurant will be Freddy and Foxy's restaurant or something. I don't know. What do you need? Okay, sure. Kind of room. What should we do? Because well, that we're not gonna get that until we get Foxy, okay? Party room, arcade, ball pit. What's good? What would be good? Cause I don't know. Prize corner? Why the prize corner? Why? Is it useful? Okay, I don't. Sure, we'll get the prize corner. Genius. That's the house want to work the counter though. You're either too busy to sometimes talk about their work. It's the job. Oh no. Oh no. No! I should have known! I should have known! I realized like halfway through that. No! Matt! So good of you to join me.
Hello, orange guy. I'm Matt. Remember me. Everyone loves me.
You look. Matt, I'm just gonna say what's on my mind. You clearly haven't fucking aged at all.
You also look the exact same as you did 35 years ago. Minus the suit that you're wearing now.
Nonsense. I've had plenty of time to decompose. No, but really, why do you look so young?
Let me tell you a joke. Once upon a time, a man walked into a doctor's office. He said, "Doctor, I want to live forever." The doctor replied, "That's easy. Just never have sex." The man was astounded. "Will I really live forever if I remain completely abstinent?" asked the man. "No," replied the doctor, "but it'll sure feel like it."
Oh, that's a good one, Maddie, my boy.
I can't feel my face.
So, wanna work here?
Are you willing to pay me the federal minimum wage?
Not really, if I'm being totally honest. Has a bag of peeled walnuts at the end of her month's salad.
That's more than the other Freddy's locations offered me.
So that's a yes?
Alright, fine, we have a deal.
Sweet. Alright, well, we got Matt. You know what, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Matt being on our team. Wow. You just convinced a man to work for you for what is essentially slave labor. Is that legal? Point taken. I guess that's the prize corner sorted then. Matt, you in here? Yeah! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Matt. Welcome to the team. What do you need? Okay, yeah, no, we don't have any money left. How's the restaurant? Well, the customer satisfaction is 4 to 5, and reliability is 0, and the rate of employee danger is -5. Alright. Alright, yeah, looks good. Let's put another Freddy poster and another Foxy poster. We're gonna plaster Freddy and Foxy all over the building for really no reason, but we put all the posters like exactly. Matt was worth every dime. He was. We're gonna put Freddy and Foxy everywhere. I assume I can't buy. Alright. We spent all our money on Matt to make it stand out. Yeah. Table set us back. Oh my god, we don't have any money. Damn you, Matt. Okay. You can't do anything. Please tell me. We're putting them everywhere. I'm putting Freddy and Foxy everywhere. I don't know why, but we're doing it. Foxy. Alright, we've got them everywhere now. Maybe we'll change them. I don't know. How you doing with it, Freddy?
I'm gone.
That's good. I think we're good. Alright, let's go. Business will boom. Surely. We got Matt, okay? We got Matt in on this, okay? Our business will 100% boom. Oh. Well, here we are. We're back at your very own Freddy Fazbender's Pizza Joint. It's the last day of this month, so you better check up on how Phony's getting on. He's gonna be dead, isn't he? Ah, surprised me. Not a bad music choice. Hey, boss. Welcome back to the new and exclusive Freddy Fazbender's Pizza. It's exclusive because the others are all on fire, have gone moldy, or have been converted into a Walmart. Please, this is your average STD. Hey, I'll have you know I've done a good job in keeping this place STD free. Giant mysterious scuttler free, on the other hand, I don't know what it is about physical conditions that attracts those things, to be frank. Perhaps it's the dampness and our unique array of molds and fungi. Okay, so I'll just give you a quick rundown on how exactly the place is doing. Long story short, we're broke. Yeah, we're out of money. So, with all due respect, this place isn't making any profit, and your poor design choices are the reason why. Well, like, come on, there's nothing wrong with this place. Customers don't like Withered Freddy at all. What are they? Oh no, he really is. Let me tell you, first of all, he smells like something has died inside him. And a quick peek inside confirms that, yes, something has in fact crawled into and died inside Withered Freddy. Some hazmat people showing by the place and that he's somehow radioactive. There's more radiation seeping out of that bear than there is in most of Chernobyl. Okay, that might be problematic. Also, Freddy keeps saying, I am God. There is no way that anyone from that company taught him to say that. Is Withered Freddy AI genuinely believe that he is God? Or is it just spouting that blasphemy on loop? Maybe he is God, we are out of money. I'll try to scrape some dough together so we won't lose the restaurant. So that we're paying out employee wages as well. You gotta be careful. Do you think you can help out today? Maybe lend a hand since you're here. Great. That's actually quite reassuring. I'll go rev up the ovens. You do whatever you want to do. We're not for manual. Time for bear. I'm too stressed and misty tired to even begin to figure out what time for bear could possibly mean. Not my withered Freddy. Radioactive really turned into Withered Freddy Man? I don't know, maybe. You do you, Dave Sport Fan XX. I'll catch you later, sir. Look, listen. People just aren't appreciating the Freddy and Foxy posters every room. Phony. Yeah, only a mediocre. Phony, what's your issue, man? Oops. Let's go check up on Matt. Hey, sir. Can I have a quick word with you about something? Sure, what's up? We've got a problem. You know how you chose to merge the gender ratios and convert the... Oh, no. Yeah, well... Customers have reported bizarre noises coming from that restaurant. Frankly, I have absolutely no clue what could be happening with that room. Ghosts and ghouls, a trapped customer, an infestation. Either way, I'm not going in there. They better appreciate them. They cost like $10. They were free. We found them in the dumpster. Those posters. Sir, I know it's hard, but the rumors could like damage our reputation or something. Come on, sir. Just give the disabled restroom a peek when you have the time. Sure, why not? Superb. Report back to me here once you've surveyed the room. Alright, let's go see what... We'll check on Matt after. $2. Fuck. Shit. Heck it all the time. Sir, with all due respect, what are you doing? I'm yelling as hermits at the Yeah. Can you not do that? I don't think it's appropriate around younger kittens. I'm sort of having a loud mental breakdown right now, employee. Well, sir, here at Freddy's, that's a very mundane and usual occurrence. But might I suggest doing that in a more appropriate location? All Freddy's safe rooms are built with noise cancellation in mind. You can scream as loud as you can in there, and nobody outside can hear it once the door's closed. It's better that way. Well, my breakdowns in here. Sure thing, boss, sir. I'll get right back to it. Well, I don't think there's anything in there. Alright, now let's go check the restroom that's supposedly haunted. Oh, that's awesome! Are those pelicans? Storks, and a lot of them. Well, they seem to be docile enough. Silently withdraw from the room. Phony! There. Sure, you've returned. So, see anything unusual in there? There's no way that I'm talking about what's in there. But sir, I'm concerned. What was in the this? Sir, don't worry about what's in there, because what's in there certainly isn't worried about you. Well, alright then. Thanks for surveying the room for me. Here's a $25 for not delegating the job to me. Glad to help. Hi, sir, and thanks. See you on the flip side. Say that again. Can you repeat that? Sir, we'll search the hallway. Okay. Let's go check on Matt. I'll go check the Matt. I wanna go to Matt. Press corner. Hey Matt, how you doing?
Hey, sir. Need something.
Matt, how old
Old
are
enough.
you? To do what
Yes.
exactly? Okay, thanks thanks Matt. Do you miss Toy Freddy?
No, not at all, sir.
No.
That animatronic was simultaneously overrated and underrated. A truly pitiful creature.
Fire Matt!
Sure thing, boss.
No, I'm not getting rid of Matt. We hired him for a bag of peanuts, okay? We're keeping Matt.
Sure, why not? Please don't fire me.
I won't.
Okay then.
But Matt, what do you have? Nothing.
Sir, what are you doing?
Matt, I own this place. I could take what I
No
want.
way, sir. You leave this stuff alone.
I'll just go back to
Okay,
owning you. I'm sorry for disrespecting you, Matt. I'll leave now. Sure, let's mop the floor. Let's the floor thoroughly mop. What a thrilling hour. -1 to company liability rating. Wow. You couldn't view the man's wares because you didn't select the view of his wares. Oh, well, I'm just dumb then. Summon phone guy.
Hello? Hello, hello?
What can I do for you? Tell me about yourself. I'm an employee of yours firstly. My head is a black widow phone in case you hadn't noticed. You can see this. Your head's a phone. Oh, right. I'm an older model. My model number is 1401. All phone guys have model numbers representing the location that they came from, the number of workers that they've been produced by that location. I've had a long life of many tricks and turns. I served in a war like a few of other phone guys, wasn't ever married, never had any kids. Side effects of dying relatively lungy, I guess. Tell me your old location. Worked at quite a few locations. Started on location 1 in 1973 as a day guard. Location 1 was out in Hurricane, Utah, typical Freddy's joint. And eventually as a missing I was transferred to a location 14. Last guy's I worked at was location 32, which I told you about on my first day. Forklift wall. After that, I was put on warehouse duty where I unloaded 5 boxes from the factory. That's where I met Scotty, the company's only phone gal that I know of. She's a real sweetheart, you know that? Sorry, went off topic. Give me some Freddy's lore. Oh wow. Well, let me tell you, you've come to the right place. I've been working with the company since 1973. You can do worse than checking out the company's computer over there. Old newsletter and logs and such galore. FYI, most of our company issued notes are written by yours truly since I took over doing that long ago. Lore. Did you know that Freddy's name started out as Freddy Bear? We tossed around a ton of potential names for that character. Some idiot even suggested the name Freddy Fazbear. What a moron. Thanks to us, you have the Freddy Fazbear that we all know and love. Our first ever location was built in Hurricane, Utah. Originally, we had 3 characters, Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, and Chica the Duck. Chicken. Business boomed at first, allowing us to come up with new characters on his own little stage. We ended up testing the character using all the manager's children. Somehow they ended up coming up with a flying walrus named Reginald, who lived in the dumpster and voted libertarian at every election. That's... We just decided to pick a cool animal and make it a pirate. Turned out to be a good decision. By the way, did you know that pirate codes used to have cannons? But after what happened in Montana... Yeah, never again. Alright, thanks phone guy. See you on the flip side. Say that again. Let me find some old company files, see camera setup. Okay. Oh my god, it's phone gal. After robotics front desk. This is Scotty speaking. How can I help you today? Yes, we are. These days, with the closure of Freddy's, we don't make new robots. Our machines are simply too old to build new robots, but we still rent out a few old fan favorites to private birthday parties. Do you want to call about renting a robot, sir? Well, it's all sold out for the next 6 months, unfortunately, sorry. Those old models are really popular. What the hell? Goodbye, sir. What if I call the factory again? Minecraft villager. I want for Scotty back. Where's Scotty? Come back. I'm not done with you.
Hello. Hello.
Sure, Shug. What's up?
Have you worked with any other phone guys?
Sure, of course. I've worked with a good few at this point, hon. Any particular model you have in mind? Harry, alright.
Lore!
Because, Sugar, that was his alive name. All phonies have alive names. You think I was born a Scotty? My name was Rebecca. I was a hairstylist before I was a phone gal. We all had other lives before this, the length and quality of which varied. Oh boy, he could barely remember it, hun. He's told me a good bit from after he became a phone guy. His responsibilities, having to write company logs after his whole boss died. Hell, he was even put in charge of tracking down a rogue phone guy who was out searching for his lost kids and ended up calling off the search out of pity alone. Harry's a sweet soul. But, well, he's a Generation 1 model. Meaning, he's a relic from the 1970s. Generation 1 models never remember much from before the phonification process. But Harry has demons, and those inner demons pursue him even now. Some things you just can't leave behind.
Guys, we're figuring out the Day Shift at Freddy's 3 lore. This, put the soy jacks pointing at the screen or whatever, that image. Guys, we're figuring it.
Harry was a young man when he had his accident. I
Bring back the other music.
Tragic. He fought in Vietnam, you know. I can only imagine how many death-defying situations he came out of in those jungles, only to die in a bear suit. It's so ridiculous that I feel angry just thinking about it. I sure hope he doesn't feel the same way. It's honestly pretty hard to think about. He was still barely old enough to fend for himself, even after he got home from the war. Got a part-time job at the local Freddy's joint, ended up excelling at his career. He survived a war and lived a soldier's life. Order and routine came naturally to him. But then, well, I needn't gossip. Well, you know, usually in a lot of cases, phone guys tend to remember their past lives and try to find their old families. But in this case, the opposite happened. When Harry went missing, well, his family came looking for him. They knew where he worked, after all. Even with his ridiculous phone head, his mom recognized him instantly. Mother's intuition, I guess.
Alright, after this, if there's an option, we're gonna go tell our phone guy that we know everything about him and that we know his mother. We're gonna we're gonna tell him that we know his mother, and then we're gonna fire him.
Ran over to him.
I don't know.
Harry, we've been worried sick about you. Take that dumb phone hat off and come home. He had no idea who they were. His mother looked into his eyes, or lack thereof, I suppose, and said his name over and over. He didn't recognize them. He couldn't recognize them. Harry's manager came in at that point. An older model, a guy named Abel, one of the original 5 managers. A real bastard of a boss. He was the second model of phone guy, and it shows. God, he was barely a human at all. When he died in a shooting, Harry took over writing company logs for Fassbender Entertainment, which is why he ended up at the factory with me, since it's basically Fassbender HQ. Sorry, off topic. Anyway, he kicked them off premises and had them removed by police for harassing his staff. Harry just stood there while his own mother was dragged off premises, calling out to him by name. Harry never really opened up much while I knew him, as close as we were.
I regret making jokes. No!
He broke down only once, and when he did, he told me that. I don't think he even really believes that he is Harry. But well, I think it's a fantasy of his. The idea that someone cared enough to come look for him. It's no problem. Do be kind to Harry, won't you? I wouldn't bring any of this up with him, but, well, just show him that you care, I guess. He needs to know that people, you know, care about him, and Sorry, I gotta go. Take care, sir.
Let's go fire Harry! I'm fucking... The entire computer is at your disposal. What should I do now? You can print the good ones out and hang them on the walls. We have 3 customer reviews right here. Let's see here. Don't enter. Start. Everybody's having a pleasure with my 3-year-old child today. The place stink of urine. Well, there would appear to be about 9 giant cockroaches or beetles. I attempted to drag my child into a crack between the wall and the floor. When my child wouldn't fit through the crack, they tried to lay eggs on my son. It took 3 adults, one of whom had a rotary phone for it, I might add, to pry the creatures off my son. I give the place a 4 out of 10, honestly. What, is the 4 points out of 10 like entertainment value for watching your child go through that? You sound like such a groovy review. Nah, let's hang it up. What do you say, huh? Okay, next review. Dangerous robots. I visited Freddy's house of pleasure with my 8-year-old girl today. The restaurant had no stage. Sad. However, there was a robot wandering around the restaurant aimlessly. Child approached her, tried to give it a big hug, and it proceeded to remove her frontal lobe. Sits in her underwear all day drooling and watching My Little Pony just like my 17-year-old son. I want a free pizza Koopa. Fuck you, Jack Kennedy. Okay, that review. Matt would knew my name. Yeah, Matt want to lay low for a week or 2. Dangerous staff. Oh no. Okay, like seriously, so I visited my 7-year-old almost immediately. I got a smell that I could define as a unique combination of rotting flesh and bleach. As a mother, it was horrible, but as a human, it was fucking hilarious. Yeah. That's why we hung it up. We got a 4 out of 10, okay? That's not a 0. Wait, how would that customer recognize that exact smell? The weird guy at the prize counter with a shit-eating grin kept moving around every time I blinked, and only when I blinked. Fucking terrifying. We should get around that. No! We're not firing Matt! Matt is staying with us till the end. I spent $750 on his room, and he sleeps there. In the fetal position behind the prize counter. He sleeps there. The front head prick appears out of nowhere. Somehow he had what I could assume some kind of PTSD war flags, and he grabbed a nearby broom as if it were a machine gun, mistakes my child for a Viet Cong soldier, and started screaming 70 arrows of racial slurs. Completely ruined the vibe of our date. What? That last night is really concerning. Like, I think we should maybe call the police. Yeah, into the trash. Yeah, fuck the system. You are the system. Oh, shit. Okay, fuck it. No more reviews. Is this Hotel California? I should have known Matt is a weeping angel. I don't know. We should make a... Okay. Game plan for a real-life business idea. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but it's a hotel. Every room gets their own personalized animatronic that stares at them in the middle of the night when they're sleeping. Or if they're awake at a certain hour, it just stares at them all night long until they go to bed. And when they go to bed, I don't know what it does. It pickpockets. It steals their money. It pickpockets them. That's the business idea for real life. Okay. Freddy Fazbear's but a hotel. That's what it should be. Company newsletter. Perhaps we ought to take a peek. See what the company was up to back in the good old days. It sounds groovy, man. Let's see here. I'll just put one out at random. Ah, here we go. Company newsletter 60685. Fazburger. Hi, management here. It has come to our attention that there has been some speculation as to the contents of our burgers over in the Fazburger spin-off location, and whether or not the company uses human flesh in our burgers. Under absolutely no, and when you go to bed, they get a little quirky. Under absolutely no case should there be a room with Tortuga. The cost to clean that room would permanently keep us in red. Yeah, but it would attract so much business. You gotta think about it. Every room gets Toy Chica. The building would infested everywhere. Scott Hula Hoop Coffin, our company spokesperson, would like to temporarily take a break from his favorite hobby, hula hooping, to speak briefly on the topic. Hi, Scott Hula Hoop Coffin here, spokesperson for Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. For those wondering, the reason why my name is Hula Hoop Coffin is due to the company replacing my pelvis with a plastic hula hoop, forcing me to constantly play hula hoop with my own pelvis 24/7 to stop my entire ribcage and all my organs from... Oh. Hi, management again. We'd like to specify that once again, all of our meats are sourced from genuine Emu meat providers. I know we're lying to customers, telling them that our burgers are made from 100% or genuine beef, but we wouldn't lie to you guys, would we? Also, rest in peace Scott Hula Hoop Coffin, who sadly stopped hula hooping for a split second, causing his innards to become innards. Say that again. Bozos wouldn't be able to afford this cleaning cost for more than 4 months. Yeah. Thank you for your time, and remember, sweep it under the rug. It's probably fine. Huh. How very informative. Let's try another one. Company newsletter 7/15/85. Status of Arizona location. We at Fazbear's Entertainment are committed to several values. Amongst those values are fun, safety, and earning enough money to keep Freddy's Fur Fair sites free. However, one of our most core values would be to our dedication to keeping Foxy the Pirate out of the Grand Canyon. Today, our worst fears were realized. Due to the actions of one employee, Foxy the Pirate was thrown from the cliffs next to our Arizona Freddy's location and is now roaming the Grand Canyon. We would like to remind all staff to remain calm and above all, demand refunds for any and all upcoming trips to the Grand Canyon. It is no longer safe down there. Foxy has made sure of that. As usual, thank you for your time, and remember, sweep it under the rug. It's probably fine. I wonder if Foxy is still in the Grand Canyon in this universe right now. He's still roaming. Dave was there. I could sense it. I think at least a third of his company's issues are because of Dave. Yeah, you're probably right. Here's a precise pie chart summing it all up. Yeah. I don't want to know who that pink bear is, to be honest. Oh, come on. I'm hardly 20% of everything that has ever gone wrong. The chart is correct and you know it. Time for another newsletter then, I guess. he is. That's canon. He is. He is just roaming down. That's awesome. 11/11/86. Fire. Hi, management here. We'd like to remind everyone again that fire is bad. It seems that a handful of you have forgotten that. So, we have updated our fire policy to specify that we at Freddy's are staunchly anti-random fires. Whether those fires be in our restaurants, local oil rigs, or in random parking lots. With that, here is some company propaganda featuring one of our loyal employees, Matt Virginia. Only you can prevent company fires. Wait, how do I backspace? It looks fine, nobody will notice. Hi, Matt. Wasn't that simply stellar? Thank you, and remember, sweep it under the rug, unless it's on fire. That was sort of interesting, I guess. Look at that, Matt makes me want to burn this place down. You say that about everything. Phone face makes me want to burn this place down. The suits make me want to burn this place down. I built this place specifically with ultra-flammable materials so I could burn it down. With all the horrors of Freddy's burning inside my walls. Okay, seriously, it's only a matter of time. Let's just move on to the final newsletter. Well, for one ending, you will find out exactly who that bear is. Oh, I don't want that. Company newsletter. November 29, 1987. The Bite. Management here. Okay, time to cut the baloney just this once. We understand that the company is currently in a state of panic due to the incident that occurred at our Fazbender's Bakersfield location. We would like to remind that those working for Freddy's as well as the general public that nobody has lost their life. The human body can function without a frontal lobe, just not very well. With the added controversy comes a new government law forbidding us to set up any new Freddy's locations. So, please remain calm as we begin to force half of our company personnel into redundancy immediately. Don't worry, it'll be just fine. I can't speak for the rest of you. Thank you, and remember to smile, because you'll fail your next job interview if you don't. It's kind of messed up. Oh, that's the last newsletter. Guess the company didn't really feel the need to write anymore, with half of the former staff on fire, pregnant, or literally fucking dead. And to think of Freddy's history that day. You didn't just see it, you experienced it. I forget. Did you get bit someone or just vaguely influenced the event? I ate butter or something. Memories, but I remember kicking Balloon Boy and a little else. Of course you do. And screaming in pain to replace a plastic bear shins. That can't be right. You fucked up the memory. I'm pretty sure I can't remember my own life. Oh yeah? What's your name? It's Jeremy Fitzgerald. Good attempt. That was something. Let's never peek at these again. Alright, let's look through the company logs. Okay, you're in. Go explore logs to your heart's content. Welcome, owner. What folder do you wish to enter? Welcome, Fazbender. Okay. Fazlog. Location 13. 7/13/83/85. Oh no. Today has been a troubling day to say the least. I woke from stasis at 6 AM and attempted to clean the restaurant, but sadly ended up meeting several obstacles. My suspicions of Dave hosting a debaucherous jamboree at the pizzeria the night before were unfortunately confirmed when I was met with an array of discarded paper cups scattered across the pizzeria's floor, all of which were filled with ping pong balls with the exception of one cup, which had a freshly attached chicken egg in it. Hatched. I spent the next 4 hours attempting to get the place clean for noon. We were supposed to be hosting a birthday party for a whole horde of shrieking toddlers. Making sure that any of those brats doesn't fling themselves off the side of the Grand Canyon is a task in of itself, I can assure you. The party began at noon. I was still cleaning during the entire thing. There were ping pong balls in Freddy's mouth. Just as I finished cleaning up the ping pong balls, I noticed the paw prints on the floor. Somehow, from what I can gather, someone brought at least 12 German Shepherds into the pizzeria. At that moment, Dave enters the pizzeria and I spot him smoking near the stage. When the brief moment I laid upon them, I can infer that he was reaching over to put a cigarette in Freddy Fazbender's mouth. I ran over to Dave, fuming. David, I said to the aubergine slacker, if you don't mop those poppers off the floor in the next 10 minutes, so help me gosh. That's when the hacker decided to reply to me with,
That sounds lame, Scott. I don't want to do that.
I thought to myself, so help me John, so help me Scott if he doesn't mop that floor. I stood my ground. If you don't mop that floor in the next 10 seconds, Dave, you're fired forever. Dave didn't take the order very well at all.
I'm not doing that. Only. Like The Rock, you rotary funk.
At that point, I could contain myself no longer. David Miller, you are fired. Now get out of my restaurant. Dave didn't take that very well.
Oh, yeah. Well, watch this. Only.
Dave then ran from the stage to the dining area where Foxy was slumped against the wall, and with that, a frenzied battle cry erupted from the rebellious aubergine warrior.
Pick up the facts. Pick up the facts. Pick up the facts.
And with that, like a plum-colored titan, he latched onto Foxy the pirate and hoisted the animatronic up above his head. I immediately then pursued the lavender fellow at a breakneck pace. Hey, you, I roared at him, barely containing an ounce of my insatiable rage. Put that heckin' fox down. Then the hecker did it. The aubergine scoundrel let out a roar.
Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon.
And with that, he was out the door. Through the window, I witnessed a horrific display. Dave Miller, without a moment of hesitation, threw Foxy the pirate off the nearby ledge into the Grand Canyon. I followed him outside after the callous deed was done and dropped to my knees. I let out a roar. You bastard, you did it. You finally did it. My one love tarnished. I am now alone on this miserable sphere. May death take me soon. Oh God. Then Dave turned to me.
Hey, want to get a bite to eat? All of that fast throwing really makes you whip up an appetite. Last one to keep on is the rotten eggplant.
And thus he left me in the dust, a crumpled mess of a phone man. Some nights in the haze of a dim moonlight, I walked out to the Grand Canyon. I can hear him, Foxy the pirate, howling from the depths of the canyon. We'll be together again soon, my love. Soon. Company note. This model phone guy was scrapped due to numerous attempts to fling himself over the side of the canyon, likely in a crude attempt to follow Foxy the pirate. The company would like to remind you that phone guys are robots, and while lifelike aren't human, they can't feel genuine feelings like we can and do not have unique names or memories about past lives or former families. These problematic behaviors are the result of misprogrammed AI, and phone guys can easily be replaced. That is all. Shut up. I just love that the Fassbenders is just sitting haphazard like 5 feet from the Grand Canyon. I like to think that they're just like half the building is overhanging the Grand Canyon, and like it's just it's like the Hello Neighbor house where it's just on these giant wooden stilts, like pyloned into the ground, like haphazardly. This is just it's creaking and rickety, just halfway over the fucking thing. Okay, let's leave. Let's go do something else. Let's talk to phone guy.
Hello? Hello?
Should I bring it up with him? Should I bring it up with Harry? I'm thinking of doing it. Scotty told me not to, but like at the same time, I'm curious and I want to talk to Harry more. I'm gonna do it. Hey, employee. You know, I called the factory and you spoke to Scotty? Yeah, well, She told me some stuff about you. Said that your live name was Harry. You've been told, but well, all I know is Harry has a real ring to it, you know? Imagine introducing you as model as if you're nothing but a machine. I mean, the Scottish stick works great. Till you meet another phony using the same name. Look, we all have weird memories and fantasies about other lives and better things. But all I know is, when people say Harry, my head turns instinctively. It doesn't turn for Scott. I hope that answered your question. Alright, sir. I'll see you on the flip side then. Okay, bye! Now get back in here!
Hello? Hello?
Okay, there's no more options. Bye, Harry. Oop. Let's save. What can we do? We could go back and read the 3 more files if you guys want. The files are the only other thing to do with what you have. Well, yeah. Let's go back. And then when we're done with that, we'll go check on Matt and see what he has for wares. Fazlog, location 47, 313, 80 something. Failure. It's me, Scott. Today an employee 1, Peter Kennedy, had an accident. Typical enough case, spring lock failure. Must have slipped or tripped the spring locks accidentally. Peter was a decent man and an even better employee. A case such as his could almost be referred to as an anomaly. He followed the instructions outlined in our company training tapes with utmost care. He even dragged himself to the safe room door. But no further than that. We found him slumped against the door not long after the incident. I wonder what would possess a man to drag his own body that far and then just stop. I'm stumped. Either way, he's being sent off to the factory tonight. This is how it is and how it has always been. I spent a day in the factory, so did my boss, and so did his boss. It's the way it's always been. The joy of creation. Say that again. Company note. Phone guy 1402 was clearly dysfunctional. Sometimes misprogramming can occur when phone guys are produced. Phone guys have no relation to deceased or missing employees. They do not carry human memories from past lives, no matter how feverly they try to convince you of such things. Fazbear Entertainment is doing its best to deprogram his troubling behavior from phone-headed company personnel. As of July 1987, locations have been shut down and PG-1402 has been dismantled. Huh. Welcome, Freddy Fazbear. Fazlog, location 45, 11-13-83, doggos. Oh god, they just won't stop. God, my ears. I mean, I don't have ears, but ouch, my metaphorical ears. They just keep barking. They've been barking for hours. All of it took for one doggo to start barking, and oh god, get down from there. Who even designed this location? Where the heck are the company blueprints? Who the hell is Jeremy Fitzgerald, and why did he think that this location would be a good idea? No, please, God, don't touch that. Company note. Never again. Well, I see that turned out well. Faz log. Location 46. Something 93. Memories. Hey, it's... Okay, I'm cutting the no cursing bullshit. Is my name even Scott? Who am I? Every night I've been plagued with dreams, or perhaps memories, of a small boy looking up at me with eager, grasping eyes. Each nightmare more vivid than the last. Each time I see his face more well defined. Last night in the dream I picked him up with my own 2 arms. Excuse me? He looked into my eyes. I had eyes, and he called me Daddy. Daddy, who am I? This can't be just a dream. This feels right. I knew this kid. I knew this kid was my son. The name keeps entering my head sometimes when I'm out the floors or when I perform maintenance on the bots. Jason. I need to go find him. The others I see now. The other employees, the ones from the newspapers, who also have phones for heads. They aren't me either. They are like me, but I wonder if they have memories. I had families. This broken voice. This piece of shit voice box. This isn't my voice. Who the hell even has a phone for a head? I'm a goddamned... Am I Jason? Is that boy Jason? Do I have a son? My son needs me. I'm running away far from here. I'm going to find Jason. End of log. Company note. Model 53, as you can see, was clearly dysfunctional when writing this message. Sadly, Fazbear team was unable to track phone guy due to the company having very few leads. Is presumed to still be at large. Again, we have Freddy would like to reaffirm. Phone guys better know who had blah 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 blah. No matter if I model family do so. It's the agony of every tragedy. Those employees are dead and are incapable of coming back. It's easy for humans to get caught up in their emotions and to project human qualities into our animatronics. While the robots on stage may appear lifelike, they bear no resemblance to any children, deceased or otherwise. Same goes for our robotic managerial employees. Fazbear Entertainment would like to end our log with a heartfelt request. Anyone with delusions regarding any former deceased employees, please see a grief therapist and get some help. Shut up. Stupid corporate. Well, that's all of them. Let's go check on Matt. Can we do anything else with Scotty? I don't think we can do anything else. We
Hello. Hello.
I can't know. It's just the same stuff. Hello, Matt. What do you have? A bunch of nothing. Alright, bye, Matt. And Harry's ending is the only other thing you could do day one. I don't know if you did the steps for Harry's good ending or if you screwed it up since I got ads, so I don't know if you can do that anymore. That I remember at least. I mean, I talked to Harry about the stuff Scotty told me, and then I cut it off when it brought up the ask about Abel or whatever question. I don't know if that was a good idea, but I don't know. Wow, $41. Oh, I think that cut it then, but I could be wrong going off again my flimsy memory. Whoops. Well, I don't know. We're just kind of going until we get an ending. I don't care what ending it is. Well, Harry will die miserable and alone. Well, that's if I did things wrong. Oh, well. 6 p.m., so let's have it. Okay, no, put that away. I meant how much dough have you made from your customers today? You did stick around today to help raise money for the restaurant. So how much have you made? 248, eh? That's a fairly modest amount. A little pathetic even, given the fact that you've been here for 6 hours. With this right now, yeah. Well, as luck would have it, I managed to make $298 today, so at least we won't be losing the restaurant. Come on, with your 248, we now have 546. Okay. Here, sir. Here's what we made today minus company deductions. Well, that's it for tonight. I'll see you on the flip side, sir. Bye, Harry. At least you can still replace him and get the other 2 phone guy innings if you choose to replace him. Like I said, I'm just going till I get anything. You helped your employee work the day shift and earned a considerable amount of money for your efforts. Today brought you right back to your glory days. To those late afternoons bent over in a sweaty bear suit. To your time with Dave. Putting nostalgia aside, today wasn't a huge failure, as it could have been. Phone guy leaves the restaurant and you decide that it's time to lock up. You leave through the window and say goodnight to Freddy. Tomorrow's another day. Alright, let's get an animatronic that actually fits our aesthetic and theme and whatnot. Finally. You've returned. There's no company tapes left to guide you through your remaining duties and responsibilities. You're completely alone out here. At least, you hope you are. Yeah, it's time to get searching. Those robots aren't going to salvage themselves. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? Inspect the stage area. Stage area has been sorely tainted by time. A thick layer of grime covers anything that was once bright and pristine. Several pieces of Bonnie are scattered on stage. Finally, an incarnation of Bonnie the bunny with a face, and yet no torso. Tragic. Freddy seems to be relatively intact, missing limbs aside. Nope. We gotta get Foxy. If there's a Foxy in here, we gotta get him. Match our theming. Two hallways branch off together. Choose a hallway. What would you like to do? Enter the security office. What would you like to do? Find a familiar security camera panel now permanently deactivated from user neglect. An array of posters or drawings, some of you which clearly recognize being from location you previously worked at before. Aside from its rust and relative age, the office is 100% intact. Everything is exactly where you left it last, back when you worked the graveyard shift here. Evidently, this building closed down not long after you left. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? Let's search west. Ooh, that. Seems to be broken down for once. You'd swear that he was left relatively untouched by time if it wasn't for the fact that he's clearly missing a leg. We'll come back for you, maybe. Ooh. What would you like to do? Good lord, how repulsive. You couldn't possibly want this moldy ass chicken inside your restaurant. We're gonna leave her be. We're gonna get Foxy. Let's get out of here. But Foxy, what do you mean? Oh. Did you not realize I salvaged him? No, I thought you didn't see the option to inspect him and was just gonna leave. Oh, we're good. I have what I came for. Very well, what's done is done. You say goodbye to the Freddy's Hurricane location for the last time and leave the door open since the place is windowless for whatever reason. Wait. This door is locked. That's impossible. The same door you used to get inside. Oh no.
Why, hello there, old friend.
Is that William
How
Afton?
aren't you gonna turn around?
Ugh.
Look who it is.
Dave Trap.
Sportsy. I knew you'd come back. I knew I could find you. Sportsy, I've seen better days, Sportsy. Come on, closer, old sport.
Oh my god.
It's been so long, and my eyes haven't been so hot. These past few decades, kind of maggots fucking love human eyeballs. Who would have known? They seem to be crazy about me in general, unlikely. An awful long time. The past always comes back to bite you, doesn't it? You of all people should know that. I waited for so long to see you again. I waited here for you for over 30 years. They sealed me in a dark room over 30 years ago. Thought they could just do it up their problems. What? Someone tore down the planks and took me with them to a cheesy horror attraction. It was an okay hit for a while. Tampy props, reheated pizza. What? One thing was missing. You. Every night, I searched the halls at that maze, looking for you. Being led around by the echo blast of that plastic balloon prevalent. I thought you had to come back eventually, right? You always come back.
Say that again.
What? You didn't? Eventually, the place caught on fire for no fucking reason and burned down. They sold pieces away at an auction, but couldn't find a home for me. How familiar. So, I found my home. I spent 30 years in that safe room, without a speck of light near me. I thought Sporty would have busted me out by now. He must have finally kicked the bucket for good. But then, what do I read in the paper? The new Freddy Advanced Dentist now open for business. It had to be you. You had come back and called it you. You always come back.
This is getting wicked.
I knew you wouldn't leave me. Let's go home, Sportsy.
I own a restaurant now. I can't take you home.
That's no problem, Sportsy. Take me back with you. I can help you run the show. I've bodies. Eat your backs. See, I'm useful. It'll be just like old times. Take me with you. Don't say that, old sport. I'm still a person. I just look
This is
different
not my
now,
Dave.
is all.
I will not support the Dave sport Yahweh with him like this. This is not hashtag this is not my Dave. Run as fast as your legs can carry you.
Come back, old sport. Don't run away. In time, when you feel lonely.
We love Dave Sport, not Dave Trap Sport. Exactly. I see you! In the window. Go to your workshop. I'm looking at you. You have to go inside. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hi, Dave.
Sportsy, you came back. Thank God.
Hello,
I
Dave.
was worried you'd leave, and it's fantastic to see you again.
Likewise, Dave. So it's been a month. Do you recall what I asked you to do for me?
Oh, don't worry, Sportsy. I didn't forget. I found us a real good lead. A spectral lead, if you will.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I ended up remembering something quite interesting. You remember that horrifying fucking puppet that Freddy Fazbear's kept in that damn music box, right?
Yowie! I mean, yeah, of course I do. Why?
Well, that puppet used to visit him a lot, searching for lost or damned souls in his place's abandoned vaults. It came from another, deeper part of the flip side.
Say that again. There's more of this place?
You didn't think that this was it, did you? This place only covers like 3 old Freddy's locations. The flip side, much like the surface of the earth, where an onion is layered, the deeper you go. Well, I tend to stay as close to reality as I can for a reason. It's been so long since I've seen that puppet, or ventured beyond this part of the flip side.
I see. Is there any way we could get back there?
Fine, just step into the portal.
What portal?
Why, that one, of course, old sport.
I hate this fucking place so goddamn much.
If you want to find that puppet-faced bastard, this is the only way. The only way, old sport.
Alright then, let's do this.
Ladies first, Sportsy. We've arrived. Feast your eyes, Sportsy.
So this is layer 2. It's very familiar. I've worked in a ton of cases that look just like this one.
Yeah, don't say, Sportsy. This realm represents any Freddy's locations that were built in the late 80s, I believe. So, plastic robots could be lurking around anywhere, and you know as well as I do that just one's bite.
Yeah. Come on, let's get going.
Right behind you, old sport.
Let's save. And then... yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go find stuff.
The Hallmark Freddy's party room table. You know, bleach is expensive. A bit of bleach overwear a night gone by. A little bleach overwear toy Freddy a bit of toddler. It hangs up. Freddy's found a cheap way around ever-increasing bleach prices, and bought gallons upon gallons of blue rubbing alcohol. What? You kept staining the tables blue. Freddy's just bought a fuck ton of blue tables, so customers couldn't tell the difference.
Huh.
The plastic bear. They had to stop manufacturing this one due to the shins constantly breaking apart. They were poorly made shins, mind you. Those little brats just kept going straight for the shins every goddamn time. Good. If you think the trash aisle was tedious to keep repairing, at least the kids called it quits on that one's limbs and kept the shins relatively intact.
Yeah.
Look, sportsy, there I am. Ain't I just precious?
I'll be nice to this, Dave.
No, you.
Yeah! I'm sorry. The dog.
The hallmark Freddy's, you know. He's a bit of bleach over where a night guard hands up. Freddy's found a cheap way around ever-increasing blood. You kept Freddy's just bought a fuck ton of blue tables, so the hallmark Freddy's, you know.
No, why'd it do it again?
Over where a night guard bar hands up. Freddy's found a cheap way around ever-increasing blood. You kept staying. Freddy's just bought a fuck ton of blue tables.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I hate this one. End of story. The company tried to phase the wall clouds out of the company decoration plan, and the toys were built, and well, the moment Toy Freddy realized that he couldn't leave through the door, he had a meltdown. Smashed the phone guy's head wide open, and the skull fell out, and the doggo grabbed it, carried its skull around for a month, for customers to see. So, the company put these clouds back up, since Toy Freddy is a dumbo. He actually believed that he was outside, somehow. Bless his bare heart.
That's amazing.
I don't think any location had a fully intact full-time faxi model, aside from the fax bugger. Oh, right, allow me explain. Don't tell anyone, but I may have gone a little mad at one point. Built an underground bugger, filled with clown-themed hyper-advanced robots built to abduct kids. Good times.
Good on you, Dave. How much damage? Ooh, that's bad. Some kind of sister location. Perhaps stance.
See, you ever notice that the rate of furries increased substantially in the 1980s? I have a 2,500 word theory on that. That more or less blames Toy Chica for that. People react to plastic chicken ass in the same way sharks react to blood. Once people get a taste,
So true, Dave. Ooh! Guys, my mother reads your shit indeed. Oh, that was a crit.
Freddy's vending machine. These things were fairly decent. Back in, you could get an array of overpriced junk food from any machine, and that health wave hit America. Long story short, they took powdered donuts out of the machine, and I lit one of these babies on fire. When that didn't work, I tried dismantling Funtime Faxi over and over again. I don't think they ever connected that the two events were related, to be frank.
Well, that's interesting, Dave. Candy Cadet. Hold on, go back. Do you have a thing for this?
Good lord, when did Freddy start hanging these up? Must have been awkward after what happened in that Freddy's location in Idaho. All it took was one doggo, one bark to set it all off.
Candy Cadet.
Oh, good lord, this thing, they had to stop shipping these things to the Freddy's locations. Why on earth you'd want a plastic robot that can tell kids about dead orphans and rattlesnakes is beyond me. All it takes is for this thing to correctly predict when one customer is gonna die. And you have a murder lawsuit on your hands.
Thank you, Candy Cadet.
What a miserable-looking barbit. At least 3 customers have given birth to these things.
Oh, that's nice, Dave. That's...
Child murders aside, Freddy's was an incredibly fucking cursed place. Your typical Freddy's poor release button. You'd be surprised just how useful a metal blast door is when you've got a deranged fox robot sprinting towards you. And by extension, your frontal lobe.
Press it.
You'd be surprised just how useful a metal
Can I press
by
it?
extension, your frontal. You'd be surprised just how useful a metal blast door is, and by extension, your frontal lobe.
Did I press it? Oh. Oh, you might have needed to press the door a few minutes back. Oh. Is that a security door?
Looks like it. Sportsy. How strange. I've never seen anything like that here before. I wonder if it's possible to go too far down and find yourself trapped. Worry not, Sporthole. I happen to vaguely recall us seeing a door release button in one of the rooms that we passed. I'm sure the closed blast door and the button are hooked up to one another. We press the button, up that fucker comes. Come on, Sportsy. Time to press a motherfucking button.
Let's go, Dave. Oh. Come on, Dave. Vaporize. Yeah! Hell yeah, Dave. Vaporize. Oh my god, thank you, Dave. Dave is... Oh my god, he's doing it.
Clank. That ought to do it, alright? Come on, I've just realized the perfect place to check. If my suspicions about this ethereal location are correct, this place should have a prize corner. If any room in this place is unimaginably and horrifyingly haunted, it will be at one. Oh, please, that's where Matt worked. Even the spirit world respects how creepy the fucking virgin was. Come on, Sportsy, that ghost ain't gonna bust itself.
With the 80 stick. You know, I kind of wish you could talk with Dave more just about stuff in the real world. Just like you mentioned that, oh, Matt works for me still. Or whatever, see what his reaction is. That'd be fun. Evaporate. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's get out of here. These guys are really weak.
Look, Sportsy, you noted there's 17 different ways to dismantle a security camera. 19, if you feel like being extra creative.
Huh. Did they ever cut you up or
Alas, my downfall was my tendency to leave buffalo wing remnants at the scene of the crime.
Yeah. Ah, what's happening? Thanks, game. Aren't my buttons working? I don't care. Stop it. Oh.
God, what the fuck is this thing? Sportsy, I know we murdered plenty of children together, but this thing is single-handedly more horrifying than any crime I've ever committed.
That's fair.
Well, here we are, Sportsy. The prize corner. Look at that counter, in all of its horrifying hauntedness.
Doesn't look that haunted to me, Dave.
Give it a second. Maybe something will pop into existence if we sit in silence for 3 or so seconds. Well, there we have it, old sport. Something.
I go by. It's been so long. We will stay behind and mop up the rest of the lost souls that remain here. Not many really remain here aside from spectral robots. This place has been deathly empty. I understand. It's good to see you again.
Hold on a second. Sportsy, why are you calling that thing D? Isn't that a human name? But girls, why on earth are you calling it that? In the flesh, or whatever the scaly hide covering my body is made out of.
God, you haven't changed at all. With the bajillion victims that you two took, not enough. I'm not an idiot, Jack. Every time you two become friends, a trail of bodies appears behind both of you. Oh God, I can't let this happen.
Relax. I've learned my lesson in junk.
They'll come back to find me. I sincerely hope that you haven't. We're going to fill this place up with soul after soul. Till no child left alive is going to be able to sleep thinking of the orange and purple boogeyman looking outside their bedroom window. What I should have done 50 years ago. And God, Jack. Is this Five Nights at Freddy's? Defend yourself but not seriously hurt her.
I'm aiming for this thing, some fucking noodle lips.
I tear my limbs off and turn my head and toss you to a trash compactor. For
I'm
everyone.
going to fill that plastic fucking mask of yours with how cheese for my nachos.
Rocket Man playing now. What? Rocket Man. Can't have Dave dying right now. Let's both attack. You pathetic orange
Hey,
piece of
don't talk about my orange baby that way.
And this is where she's gonna fucking hit Dave, isn't it? Ooh. Well. Oh well.
Fuck. I'll give it to you. Puppet face. You sure?
Not either the first time either.
Wait. Should I have known that?
That was one of the first ones that you and Henry abducted. Number
Wait.
3.
Hang on a second. Younger girl. The one Henry took away from.
I could remember part of it too. William. Do you know that something to be William? To call my death clean would be called Frederick Big Boom.
I was never okay with what Henry did, I swear. I tried to talk him out of it.
Listen, William. You're evil, no two ways about it. And now you've corrupted my own flesh and blood.
What? What do you... Sportsy? How did you know what that thing's name was?
Dave. She was my sister.
Oh, no. I had no. What?
You're the kids on our families too, Dave.
What? Henry told me.
You've got so many childhoods, Dave, so you know what you were doing. Take away from your victims.
I was doing you a favor.
Took away every future birthday that I could have had. The song playing right now is Rocket Man on Culture. Well, whatever. Took away every future birthday that I could have ever had. Every Christmas morning, every walk in the park with my family. I never got to grow up, get married, have children of my own. My future died because of you. If you remember your own childhood, didn't you have any idea of what you were taking from us?
I do remember my own childhood, if you could call it that.
Oh, I get it. How pitiful. The kid has a tragic past, so I, a victim of his shitty actions, have to feel bad for it. Well, no, I'm sorry, but don't cut it, William. You weren't the only one here with a far from idyllic childhood. Jack, me, and my brother Peter were
I'm
orphaned.
sorry to hear that. I take it Jack is Sportsy's true name. Then,
Is. Yeah, but honestly, this is fine too. Friends on a car crash, however, and I leave Jack and Peter working full time to support me.
hey, don't worry, sis.
And I would call me
I know
that.
how you feel. I never had any parents either.
You must have had somebody subscribe to it.
Well, from a young age, I was cast out of an orphanage. Turns out nobody really wants to adopt an aubergine kid. New York City in the 1950s. Good luck if you were homeless. You'd be lucky to get a nickel most days. People find goodwill and charity tedious after so long of hearing about the needy children. So, I learned how to play the trombone. I formed for bread, drank rainwater, slept wherever it wasn't wet. I survived, didn't I?
I don't understand. You lived through such hardship, and yet, where did you go? What happened next?
Well, I ran away from home. Went rogue. Traveled for a while through upstate New York. Drank rainwater in Utica. Steamed hams in Albany.
Say that again.
Then, near the border, I saw something different. Something wondrous. Dr. Miller's Fantastical Circus. Where fantasy is made real, and life has meaning. A local traveling circus, starting right on its way to Vegas. I snuck in, not having a ticket, and my God, quite the place, let me tell you. Hot dogs, clowns, lions, excitement, and in the center of it all stood the ringmaster. A stout fella, pink complexion, in a pinstripe outfit, with his signature hat and bow tie. He was Dr. Henry Miller. I was standing in his circus. He thanked everyone for coming down and welcomed us to his show. Promised to show us earth-shattering illusions. He guaranteed to prove that the impossible was possible or your money back. Granted, I snuck in, but I was intrigued by the claim nonetheless, and boy, did he make the impossible possible. Cannons fired on instinct, as if they were sentient. Trapeze artists levitated from bar to bar. Every damn act shattered at least one thing that I thought I knew about reality. The circus itself traveled west, and then south, hitting several stops in the Midwest. I followed the circus around, getting a good view of the show most nights, and every single show was incredible. Henry even had a clown persona that he'd done occasionally. Got on really well with kids. That guy knew how to act.
Oh my God. Henry had a circus and he was... Dave, what happened to the circus?
Well, it never quite reached Vegas. Unfortunately, people tended to turn up missing in towns the circus reached. Bad luck, I guess. The police called it off and arrested the lion tamer, since the disappearances were investigated as murders. I heard that guy got put to death. Serves him right, ruining Henry's circus. Filthy drunk.
Dave, don't take this the wrong way, but I doubt the lion tamer was the culprit.
Trust me. Henry testified in court. Saw him do it. Henry was a good man and a big dreamer. Even after that, he never quite let go of his dream of bringing fantasy to life. He decided to put his doctorate in robotics to use and started up his own restaurant, Freddy's Family Diner. All he needed was a hand to help perform on stage, manage customers, invest a little money into his dream. I was a young man at this point, and had saved a little bit of money up, so I could change my life. I just knew it. Henry's dream would change my life forever. I gave him all of the money I had, and told him that I'd always be there to lend a hand. He cared about me. D. Gave me my own character. Let me help him write jokes for his shows. He gave me meaning. He was the first person that taught me how to dream. What? It's okay. I know Henry did bad things. He meant well and wanted to be a good person. Me and Sportsy want to right Henry's wrongs and fix everything. We can still have a happy ending.
Aside from the blatant Henry praise, I mean, Dave means well. This isn't the same Dave that we know on Earth. Flipside's a dangerous place. Dave knows this place well, and we can hold his own in a fight. He's useful.
See, I'm useful.
Help everyone that you can. What? Okay, I can share the choice here. Maybe there's another last sooner, but that we couldn't help. We need to figure out how to reach them.
What is it, old sport? What do you mean, sportsy?
It's not a rotting spring bunny suit. It goes by Dave Trap now.
My God, that's incredibly concerning. D, that ain't me. That's the part of my soul that can't let go. Couldn't even let go of my own dead body. Sportsy, I'm gonna keep an eye out for what my reality incarnate is up to. Keep your guard up.
Thank you, both of you. I'll be back in a month's time. Goodbye, Dave. Goodbye, sis. Farewell, Jack. I know we'll see each other again soon.
Why, Sportsy, don't leave me alone with her for more than a month, or she'll start getting ideas. Violent, depraved ideas.
That's rich.
Please, if I had 1 foot long noodle lips, I'd do some.
Be back soon. Ow. Would you like to save the game? Yes. What is it?
Hello, welcome back to the Start Your Own Freddy Fast and His Pizza Kit 1993 edition. Let's cut the shit, old sport. I know you're listening to this. Who on earth would buy a franchising kit from a company that killed dozens of innocent children? Aside from you. We are a family, old sport. You were lost, but you soon will be found. I'm going to come find you, old sport. I'm going to come find you.
I don't like Earth Dave. I prefer Flipside Dave. Dave Trap is not my Dave. They another dollar. I'll give you upgrade from today onwards. As if you play Mango, speak to the office and it's like hiring, firing, and upgrading phone head just over in the office. You're in the tech food. Let's save. I think, if you want some deep heavy roll, you can buy a filing cabinet in the office and listen to the files in it in the day shift section. I might do that. However, I hit my mic, sorry. I think right now I'm going to end stream. We're 3 hours into this, and I'm pretty sure we got like 3 hours left or more. And it's already about to hit 10, which is around the time where I end my streams. How do I close the game? Because I'm trying to do that right now. Hold on. I'm trying to close the game right now. No, I don't want to talk to Matt. I'm trying to... How do I leave? I'm trying to leave. Let me out. I saved. Don't worry. We'll load up the save next. I'm gonna lose my life. Wait, I'm gonna lose my mind. That's what I meant to say. Let me leave. Okay, you know what? It's over. I closed it. All right. Yeah. Thanks for joining, James, Ranger, Chiku, I don't know, all the other people who joined. Yeah. Thanks for watching tonight's stream on Day Shift at Freddy's 3. I hope you enjoyed the 3 hours that we played this. I will be back Tuesday, hopefully. I'm planning on it Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday night. We will finish Day Shift at Freddy's 3. Probably. Maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe it'll be 3 streams. I don't know. Anyways. Dave Sport Yahweh Slop. Exactly. We will be back on the Dave Sport Yahweh game on Tuesday. Anyways. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. Go follow my channels. Go to join my Discord. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Good night, everyone, and have a good one. Bye now. I'm clicking the button. See ya. Bye now. For real. Bye now.